Our future is coming. Well, internet everywhere. SpaceX is developing this thing where we could have in space that we could have internet anywhere we go. So we could be outside with internet combined with the old thing that was charging. There is something that is useful. Right now, it may not be very in development, and you could use batteries to retract, and if you disconnect from the power thing, and if all those batteries are charged and every single one the building has it and it's a huge network, it holds times more battery than the normal one. So it could power the other buildings that is not connected. So if you add that battery and then that wires, you may be able to create infinite electricity if you make it take the thing wires thing take less electricity from the battery, and the wires thing make more electricity than it takes, and then it adds more to the battery. We may be able to make infinite electricity, which is pretty exciting. Plus, with the gaming, as we see wireless gaming happening right now, if everything, if soon everything is a smart TV, we would be able to download the app, have internet everywhere we go, and if the wireless power is existed and could fill in a whole entire city spot, we may be able to like have like TVs connected to a power without having plugs and connect to the wall. So basically no wires at all, and internet everywhere, and no wires at all. No things plugged in, just wires. Bring your TV outside, turn it on, you have internet, you have power, and you can play games with your wireless controller. Things are evolving, and if we see specific, we could have wire. We have soon. We're gonna have wireless internet anywhere. Plus, new power techniques, and plus gaming. This there's lots of potential, like infinite power. The thing that I said sounds pretty simple, but it may be not. Because, one thing, this resources could have less. But you want to know how we take less things? We have this thing, which also could replace lots of batteries, but not fully. If we connect it to that thing where it makes wires electricity and use it as a battery, and it makes it infinite battery, we use that So that never runs out, and it uses it and cut down most of the power that is taken from a battery. We can make infinite power, and so it's charging a battery, and it's always running, never gonna run out. It's like infinite power, but if it does not, but there is, and there is a problem. It's not totally infinite, which I mean. Well, if you think about this, what happens if one device takes more power and the takes so much battery that the battery runs out? That means the wire's power runs out too, so it would not be able to charge. But that's where it comes in that network of batteries. You could use it to transfer battery to that battery and restart charging the battery and disconnect the thing that was taking up so much battery. It's kind of infinite electricity, but not fully, as you see. And it's more healthier for the environment because if it's all charged, if you see California's like solar panel, it's super close to that storage, and that's only for like 25 billions. So 25 batteries, and if more is in there, we can make lots of storing power, and we can use that battery to restore other places if the power plant runs out or it becomes nighttime and the solar panels are not on, which is way much more healthier. Plus, the item that we're using is not toxic at all. You even could eat it with, and it's not toxic, but it probably could hurt you. And it's not good idea to eat it, but it's not toxic at all. So, it, like other toxic metals. And this metal could be used for solar panels, and then batteries, and then there's a big potential for us to create this awesome thing that we can make infinite power whenever we want. Like imagine this. Internet everywhere. They have infinite power. Or close to infinite power. And you could have electricity anywhere you have. And if you want to keep up the more battery, we may need to upgrade but 2 of those machines, or 4, and then combine them in one. So it would be a little bit larger, but not too big. But it's the same power all of those combined. If you know what I'm saying. We we could use this technology as our advantage. This new this thing we had for thousands of years, we could use that for less less toxic ways and more things that is powerful. Which also, so if we got rid of that power plant and use solar panels, we could do that fully with the battery, and if it disconnects, it backs up to all the other buildings. And we can use that as an advantage. As you see, if you think about it, we have these lights, right? They're bright, but not too bright. But you should not look at them. Just perfect for our eyes, in our rooms, and other stuff. We can power those up. We can power up charged plugs without no issue. So we can make infinite power those plugs. Or if we choose the water, we could use this infinite battery that has this large signal and it's still powered up almost infinitely, and we're using this big charger thing that goes around the whole room or town. It may be able to it would just be awesome. The battery barely runs out and it's charging the battery more than it's taken, and it's a larger area like a town. So it's powering up all these devices. And you kind of see what I'm talking about? We can make things more powerful than we had before. Wireless gaming, anywhere we are. Wireless internet in the space of thousands of things in the air. We could use that as our advantage to have electricity anywhere and internet anywhere with our devices. Because of that, if we get so many things and binds every single area in the world, what happens if we combine those electricity, so wires electricity into a network? So basically, it's a whole time network of electricity, and it shares power. And basically, it covers this whole town land or island or the United States. We could have iPads without chargers and have internet anywhere we go. Basically, no need to worry about your battery dying or no worrying about your internet disconnected. This is our future. Peace out.